Kalalal, Yahweh Shem Shai Bashem Kakadash, the banners to the apostles of Shem Shalom and Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in honesty. Shalom to the elves and the sisters. This is a shower from Jimmy's Vigilant, and I was watching a video put up by the brother from Jimmy's Barak Allah 77, right? And I couldn't find where exactly he found the video he played in his breakdown, but I went and searched it. So the title is Amazon rolls out palm scanning contactless payment, right? So let's get into the video and get some scriptures, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai make this video edifying. Let's go.
Over Apple Pay, Amazon is trying to muscle its way into your digital wallet.
Amazon is ramping up its contactless payment system nationwide that works by scanning the palm of your hand right there. Kit Doe takes it for a test drive.
So the new payment systems have been rolling out across the country for the past year. Finally, here in the Bay Area, we get our very first one, and it launched this morning.
You really gotta hand it to Amazon.
Will you be paying with your palm today?
For trying to put the future of payments right in the palm of your,
Right there, perfect.
It's called Amazon One, a new contactless payment system that launched for the first time in Northern California at their store in Santana Row. To sign up, first insert a credit card and then hold your hand over the special camera. It'll scan the lines, ridges, and even pattern of veins inside your hand. The algorithm then creates a unique palm signature. The whole process takes about a minute.
You can just hold your hand right over it?
Tommy Alas was the first person in the Bay Area to sign up.
What'd you think?
I think it was really cool, very convenient form of payment, just quick and easy.
Liz Gonzalez thinks the new technology could come in handy.
That was easy. There you go.
People like me, I'm very forgetful. My watch, and now I don't need to remember to bring my palm.
If anyone can get this popular, it'll be Amazon.
Ian Scher with CNET says all signs point to this new technology as being...
There you have it, and I know the brothers watching this video, a lot of scripture popping in their head, but I'm just gonna get to scripture and make it a real short breakdown, right? Because the devil work in mysterious way to try to basically stop this breakdown from going out there. So yeah, we're gonna get this first at a search. Social conditioning, meaning it's a social conditioning is a psychological process of training individual to adopt specific behavior, beliefs and attitude approved by society, peer groups, or culture in the act of an invisible force shaped by family, media, and education that influences choice, self-identity, and emotional responses from a young age, right? So this is 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Yes, so we are not ignorant of what Esau's end plan is, yeah? Right? Which is to put that RFID chip in your right hand or in your forehead, right? But they're going to sell it under the guise of being convenient. Let me get it from this Revelation 13, because I think I just want to run through the root words. Revelation 13 and verse 16 say, "And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he does have the mark, that the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6. Let's get this real quick. So we're gonna go into the word mark, and it goes into charagma, which is a stamp or an imprinted mark. Go into charagma, where you're going to get charax. See a PLR stake, a polycide, right? So that's what the instrument they're going to use to get this chip inside of you. And then you go into that, where you get the root for charax. Where you get the root for charax is a grapho, to write with reference to the form of a letter, to delineate letter on a tablet, parchment paper, or other material, to write with reference to content of the writing, to express in written character, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, write down record. And in one of that example, she say, yo, she always forgot her watch and her card, and those are information you need to make transactions, right? Things not to be forgotten. Other things is basically you're going to get your entire digital database. They're going to form a digital ID of you. And you see out here in Jamaica, where they're actually pushing these things, they're pushing contactless payment, right? With the link out here in Jamaica, that's LYNK, and Jamaica has its CBDC has legal tendency out here, and you see now where they're trying to get their NIDs, their new ID, basically to be out there and be circulating, right, where people get that ID, and that is going to have digital information, right, and so on and so forth. So they're going to cave in on you from all different angles, right? They're going to consolidate this information into one thing, and then by your quint, you have the RFID chip in here, because someone coming to you say, yo, if you don't get this, right, you're going to be out of society, and therefore we're not going to be able to sell you any food, because the new money is the CBDC, which is communicated by this RFID chip, or you're an alien and you should be detained because you don't have their ways of identifying, their ways of identification. Right, so hope this video was one of an edifying video, right? Shalom to the brothers pushing this word in sincerity. Shalom.